We're live from day 3 of the PBR Tournament South Carolina Summer Championships. I'm Drew Stewart here with Austin Smith. What's going on, Coach?
Hello, guys.
You're a little more chipper now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Figured we'd do this again since the last one was a hit. Kind of talk about some guys that stood out to us at the second half of day 2, as well as the day 3, as we're at the end of day 3 here. I'm actually going to talk about a pitcher today.
I'm going to talk about a hitter today, so we're going to...
Wow, I'm a hitting guy. We're going to talk about a pitcher.
Yeah.
Big one for me was Logan Sully, 2024 left-handed pitcher for Legacy. Also plays at Indian Land High School. Fastball was 80-83. Not going to blow you away with the velo, but the pitchability was really good. Strong lower half. He's gotten better since I've seen him. Saw him in a spring break tournament up in South Point. Shows a changeup and a curveball as well. He was able to command all 3 pitches and give his team a big win.
People out.
6'3", 185-pound left-handed pitcher is pretty good, right?
So, somebody's going to want it.
Somebody
Somebody jump on it.
That's exactly right. So he was a big standout here from day 3. What you got, Coach?
So I'm going to go pitcher too, since you went pitcher to start with. I'm going with James Peterson.
Ooh.
James, big PBR guy. James
I like that kid.
comes to a lot of things. Seen James play in the same tournament down here last year in the younger bracket. Listed on the roster, Somerville guy, but Pinewood Prep.
Pinewood Prep, yep, Pinewood Prep.
Right-handed pitcher. He did, I don't know exactly measurement-wise last year or this year, but I know he's grown a lot. And the fastball is jumping up there. Kind of got a low,
Down here.
not quite on the sidearm, but not quite 3/4, kind of in the middle.
It's sneaky,
Kind of a
tricky.
5/8-ish.
5/8. So we're going to pull the tape measure out.
We're going 5/8 is what we're going with. But yeah, he's down there. He's low 80s. I think we had him up to what, 84 in a event the other day. And that thing moves, man. If I was a right-handed hitter, I wouldn't want to get in there on that. So.
I'm a big fan of that arm.
Yeah, he had a lot of eyes on him. We were talking about yesterday. College coaches jumping on some people. He has some people on him. So
Hey, good for him.
people are watching.
Hey, thing is, come to PBR events. We already know you, so be seen, right?
It's on the sign.
It's on the side. Be seen.
Be seen.
Another guy who he's still playing as we speak right now, and that is Treon McFarland, 2024 catcher outfielder, DHing today. But Blake was able to see him at College of Charleston, and I think Blake was impressed. I think he had written that he was a DUDE in all caps.
Don't get any better than that.
And if Blake says that, I mean,
does it get better than that?
he came here and does the same thing. Led off with a single, had a triple later in the game, and I think he had a double. So we're only a home run shy of the cycle, and we're only in the 4th inning.
We got a shot.
But really good hitter. He's matured much more since the last saw him, which would be a year ago. Plays for P27, committed to the Tigers. Go Tigers in there, of course. Very aggressive on the base pass, but the biggest thing about him is he's a 6'3", 6'4" kid that can absolutely run like a cheetah.
Big kid.
So he's an exciting player to watch, and I think we're going to get to see him. I'll get to see him tomorrow. You won't be here. As his power baseball team will advance to those semifinals.
Good team over there, too.
Really good team.
A lot of good players on that power baseball team.
Cole Greer. We'll just leave it at that.
2 shout-outs in a row.
Yeah, two podcasts in a row. Hey, stay tuned. You might get an interview, as people like to call him, Cole Stewart Greer.
Wow.
So we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned for that one.
This will be fun.
Who else you got?
So I'm branching out today. I don't ever talk about hitters, but I got one. Normally I sit back there behind the plate, run the radar gun, check. I watch the pitchers. Somebody squares one up. We think about it a little bit. I'm going personal favorite of mine, Cade Norton.
Good kid.
Those of you that are following along on the Twitter page, you saw he's just trucking along where he left off. I think he ended up, I don't know where he ended up home run wise.
I think it was around 15.
He hit a lot. He hit a lot of home runs this year. Did get one out today. I mean, we're swinging wood bats and large field, but he hit. Every time I looked up, he was going for extra bases. I know for sure. The video made it on the Twitter page. He's all over. When he hit it, I was like, oh.
Well, he's continuing what he did in high school.
He's just keeping up where he's going.
For the Fighting Tigers.
But Blue Ridge Fighting Tigers, fighting Travis Henson. does a good job behind the plate.
Yeah.
He handles a really good pitching staff up there at Blue Ridge, and caught second half of the game today. Caught his buddy Mason Tompkins back there, so a little familiar face, but he does a good job with some good pitchers on the mound, throws well, blocks well, receives well, swings the bat well. I mean, another guy, got some eyes on him down here.
I'm a big fan of the hair.
He's that too.
The blonde hair is a big fan.
There's a trend around here that a lot of kids
I
run
think
around.
it was
with
people that made it in the playoffs,
It's the
right?
playoff people. We got a lot of playoff guys down here.
I think we got a few on USA Prime over here. I think Gavin Hug has some blonde hair.
Right now we got 4 teams playing in the complex. 3 of them are USA Prime.
And that's something. Well, you see the scoreboard over here. We got, instead of putting Prime, South Carolina Prime, it's just South Carolina versus. I feel like I'm at the future games.
I think the people from the Mountain West couldn't find the tournament any closer than
That's a Colorado's a long trip,
Shipyard.
guys.
I complained about having to drive 3 hours down here.
Hey, but for the views, I mean, you get these views right here. It's hard. You can't get these in
The
Colorado.
field behind us about 2 hours ago, they crowned the
champs.
10U, I think 10U World Series.
And we had 9U, yeah.
We had the 9U World Series over here. We had the DeLand Suns won the 9U tournament. And the Louisville, I don't know what their mascot was. Might have just been Louisville.
Relation to Louisville, right, where the Richburg Rocket lived.
Some people pronounce it Louisville, but this one was Louisville.
It was
they had
Louisville.
the Louisville Cardinal
Yeah.
uniforms.
Yeah.
The kid I asked where they were from, he couldn't tell me what state, but
Can't take a geography yet.
it's not important. He's 10. All he's worried about is they won
Hidden
the
dingers.
tournament. They got their Shipyard champion hat. They got their banner.
How about the trophies for the the summer championship down here?
There's trophies. We got trophies that down here that are second to no one.
Phenomenal trophies orchestrated by Eddie Tisdale.
Eddie T.
Eddie
come up
T
here.
coming at the Created On
Fan of the show,
logo.
Big fan of the show, Eddie T.
Might have him on later
Might
on.
get
We'll
him on
see.
at some point. Might get him
Yeah.
on tomorrow.
Hey,
Hey, we'll see.
what other big news as well? If you go right down the road right here, walk right out of the complex. What do we have, Coach?
Oh my gosh, a hidden gem we talked about yesterday. We were a little upset. We tried to go to the ice cream station down here. It's not the ice cream station. Ice cream station's in Simpsonville. The Zanos. We're going Zanos today.
We'll put a picture. You'll see a
He
picture
runs
right here.
He's got a lemonade stand. He's got an icy stand, snow cones. And then if you keep going, we got a new part of the building, a little drive-through window ice cream.
Phenomenal.
It's
The Butterfinger,
I don't want to say it's the best I've ever had,
it's pretty darn
but it's
close.
the best I've ever had. So if you're down here,
Check it out. We promise
Zanos
you.
Ice cream station. Some of you that's been coming down here for a while, man, I've been down here 8 times and I didn't know it was there. So
Yeah.
it's,
Now,
Eddie hooked us up. Told
During
us
the
about it.
week, it opens at 4 p.m. during the week.
Check your hours.
But the weekends get a little earlier open time there.
Check the hours. I think it's 2 o'clock on the weekend. Might be 12.
That's
actually.
big if it's 12
It's
or 2.
early.
It's earlier, so
It
it's
was
a lot better.
almost early enough too, where we went early in the day. We might go again. Maybe not.
I don't know. You got to go. I got to get to the
It's a
hotel.
lot. I just had to get a coffee and hit the road.
And then you can stop by for dinner at the Swiggins Wine, which we did last night as well. What did you have? I can't remember. What was it called?
It was called the Big Nasty.
That's-
It was a brisket sandwich with queso, jalapenos. That might be it. And then the mac and cheese down there. If you come down here, you go to Swiggins Wine.
Mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese, man. It's again. I don't want to say it's the best, but
It's the best. I had a half a
there.
pound of barbecue and some mac and cheese and collard greens for the 3rd night in a row. That's big.
We've been out to eat 3 nights. We've been to 3 different restaurants, and Mr. Stewart has gotten collard greens at all 3 of them.
Hey, that's that country coming. That's that Chester, South Carolina coming out inside of
We,
it.
we got to sit in there with TV on, got to watch a little ball.
We watched the Gamecocks last night.
Watched the Gamecocks. Yeah, so it has been as disappointed as I am to, as excited as I am to get to go home. I was sleeping in my own bed tonight. It's been a big week now.
Some of us will be in a hotel off of a crazy road. Austin's leaving me alone in that hotel, which is kind of scary. But hey, we'll be here for day 4 tomorrow. I will be here for day 4 tomorrow.
Him and Eddie's gonna hold the fort down.
Getting ready to crown a champion here at Shipyard. But hey, I guess we'll have to recap. I guess I'll have to recap day 4 on the podcast, which will probably be on Tuesday, since Super Regionals will wrap up Monday, and we'll make those College World Series picks on Tuesday.
If we have any followers from North Carolina, we botched your team yesterday. Called them 463.
Yes.
4G3.
4G3.
And it's correct on the website. It's correct on the schedule. In my diary, I wrote for what looks to be a 6, but it's actually a G.
Very tricky. The G kind of looks like a 6. It looks like it connects.
And when you're like me and you write like a 12, it gets hard to read. So, but we've had a big week down here at Shipyard as always. All of their fine employees.
Hey, and we'll have scout blogs come out, I believe, Monday and Wednesday of next week. I think Blake has written up everyone in the tournament. So big time by him. So make sure you have a what now?
If you don't have that subscription, you're missing out. Do not close out your tabs on your internet from watching this tonight without going and getting that subscription.
I'm going to put a plug in right here since Sammy's getting on me here. June 20th, we have Carolina Trials number 2 as well as Rising Stars. Now, this is basically a tryout for those invite events, future games, junior future games that we know are so big. So we need to, if you guys are interested, please sign up so that we can see you and evaluate you to be able to participate in those future games, junior future games, top prospect games. Yeah, you can get one of those hats right there. It's probably the best event
We had a big
every
tryout
year.
down at College Charleston.
Yeah, we had one at
We had a
College
good
of
one at
Charleston
College
Wednesday.
Charleston,
Saw some really good guys, and we hope to see you there. Or if you're a parent, we hope to see your kid there on June 20th.
Or if you're a parent, we hope to see you too. Just make sure you bring your kid too.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure your kid gets there.
And we believe it'll be at Northwestern High School on June 20th. We're kind of locking that up now.
Nice place to go.
But it is on the website, so go ahead and sign up. It'll be in that Rock Hill area.
Surrounded by trees, so there's plenty of shade.
Beautiful
for parents.
place. A beautiful place.
Beautiful place to go have a tryout.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it.
So hey, that'll wrap us up for day 3. From me and Austin and Sammy at the house, we hope you have a great day.